Hey guys, I'm here to put out another product video for you guys. And as you can see, there's nothing really much on the table except for just an ordinary backpack. This is a medium-sized hiking backpack. It looks like it might have a little something in it, but nothing too obvious. But what's actually in here is our Covert backpack sleeve, or our assassin sleeve. It actually is holding an entire AR shorty system. And I'll go ahead and show you right now what it looks like. So we're going to go ahead and open it up. Make sure that whenever you go to deploy this system, you might want to have it like on the table or on the ground or what have you. Going to grab the deployment handle. Going to rip this guy out of here. Pull it out. Set this on the table, ground, whatever. And then you're going to go ahead and undo this first flap. So you're going to just take the zipper, undo her like so, unfold it, and as you can see right away, right when you open it, you have your chest rig. Chest rig is going to come standard with 4 magazine pouches. It's all MOLLE, so you can put whatever you want on there, whether it be 2 M4 mags and a pistol mag, IFAK kit, whatever. But just be aware that if you put too much on there, it's going to start really looking bulky, and then you might not even get this shut because it's pretty tight as is. And the reason why we did that was so everything's not moving around when it's being transported. So anyhow, so you're going to go ahead and pull out your chest rig here, don it, put it on. Now also be aware that whenever you put this system in here, and I'll show you later on in the video, you want to make sure you put it in such a way that it doesn't get all tangled up, so you could just don it and not have to worry about messing with straps or anything like that. So now you're going to go ahead and open up the second flap, and as you can see, there's an entire AR system here, even a magazine right here. Right here's some MOLLE, so you could put magazine pouches, suppressed pouches, whatever. I would definitely highly suggest putting at least 1 magazine pouch. That way, so you're not taking away from your kit. You just have it right here, readily available to throw in your AR system once you put it all together. Now, once again, it only holds an 8.5-inch upper. That's the biggest one that we have, and it's pretty much as small as they get. And if we do anything bigger, you're obviously going to have to get a bigger backpack. Like I said, this is just a medium-sized hiking pack. There's larger ones out there. So later on down the road, we might actually create some sleeves that are a little bit longer. But right now, all we have is just 8.5-inch upper. So all you do is just undo the buckle. Once you get the buckles undone, all you're going to do is just go ahead and take your system, pull it out. Once again, I situated it in here in such a way that I don't have to worry about unscrewing up the sling. It's all nice and straight as it comes out. And also I preset the pins, so I don't have to worry about messing around with the pins at all. I just have to slap this thing together. Once I get it slapped together, then I just pull out the magazine, throw the magazine in there, make sure it gets a nice good seat, and then I'm ready to rock and roll. Just don it like so. Now I'm going to go ahead and go over how to actually properly store the system within the backpack. Alright guys, now all you're going to do first off is just go ahead and eject the magazine. Put it into your magazine pouch. You're going to go ahead and undo. Take apart the lower and upper receiver. Once you get that all undone, now remember what I was saying earlier about making sure that you put it in such a way that the sling's not all tangled up and stuff. So you want to make sure that you kind of like lay it out in a fashion that it's going to come out nice and easy for you. And then once you put this guy in, you just go ahead and do these buckles. And then once you got this guy in here too, the lower receiver, then you're going to put in the upper receiver. Now on the upper receiver, you're going to want to be careful on what way you put it in, because if you put it in bottom down and you go to pull it out, especially in transportation, it might actually jar that bolt loose, and the next thing you know, you're without a bolt, which pretty much defeats the whole purpose of having an AR. So you want to make sure that you put the bolt facing up. That way, so when it's in the backpack, it's not going to fall out. So you're going to go ahead and once again try to put it in such a way that the sling's not going to get all messed up. So kind of make sure it's straight. Put the barrel in. There's a little pocket down here for the front end, magazine weld end of the lower receiver, and the barrel of the upper receiver. So you're going to go ahead and take that, snap this guy in, and then you go ahead and just fold this guy over. Actually, before I do that, you can put flashlights and stuff on your ARs, of course. I like mine with the flashlight. I like to carry mine all the time with the flashlight just because you don't know when you're going to go into a dark room, especially if you want a trunk gun or a backpack gun or something like that, such as this. But once again, got to give a little to get a little. Take the flashlight off, it's going to become a little bit more streamlined. It's not going to have as much bulk to it. So it's all up to you. It's shooter dependent. Alright, so now with the chest rig, like I was saying before, what you want to do is you want to put it in such a way that it doesn't get all tangled up when you take it out. So usually I kind of hold it like as if somebody's wearing it. And I put that back piece down first and then just go ahead and fold the two ends so it looks like someone's kind of legitimately wearing it. And then you're just going to kind of situate it in a way. Kind of tuck the buckles in here. Tuck the flaps, the extra pieces of webbing. And then once you get all that in there, you just go ahead and close it, zip it up. Or what you can do is not even put this in the sleeve itself. If you have kind of a nice medium-sized pocket like this bag does on the outside, I made this streamlined as possible for this purpose. So you can go ahead and take your two ends, just slap those bad boys together, take the back piece, kind of fold it in itself, tuck the buckles as much as possible, and then you're going to go ahead and just stuff this guy in this medium-sized pocket. It actually fits pretty nicely. Gets a little bulky, but once again, it's depending on what you're going for and what you want to carry it as. You know, it's all shooter dependent. So just go ahead and zip that medium pocket up. And once that's zipped up, go ahead and zip this guy up. Then when you have this zipped up, then you just go ahead and stuff it on in. Once you get it all stuffed in, you want to kind of make sure that the corners get in there. So you just stuff it in. And then also, you want to make sure that this handle is kind of pointing forward a little bit so when you go to deploy it, it comes out fairly easy. You just got to grab up under there and just rip it on out. You kind of want to set the corners of this as back as far as possible. And you just zip up your backpack. And then there you go, man. You're ready to rock and roll. Once again, you kind of want to, you want to make it look as streamlined as possible. Look like there's not too much going on. Not any like real bulky obstructions or anything like that. Look like you're actually carrying, no barrels are sticking up or anything like that. So it just looks like a normal backpack. So I hope you guys liked the video. Get on our Facebook page and like us at Tactical Concealment Manufacturing. Get on our business page, that's where the likes are at. We post all the new videos. We put moto stuff and all that fun stuff on there, so you get on there, like us. And then also we have our website at www.tacticalconcealment.com. Get on there, check out the prices of the stuff. We have all kinds of new products out, so please get on there and check us out. Got descriptions, all that good stuff too. So, alright guys, go ahead and take care. Hope you have a good night.